Hey everybody, this is Paul, and today I'm going to talk about flower buds on mature dragon fruit. I mean, look at this thing. Super cool. Hasn't even rooted yet, or barely. And this mature condor has a flower bud. So in this case, I'm going to pluck it off because it's just a waste of energy. I want this plant to grow, and I have plenty of condor, but this funky piece had a flower. I just wanted to show you. So yeah, I like to pluck them off on mature cuttings, as you can see. Now here's another one. I'm just gonna leave that one as an experiment because why not? So it's amazing to me that when I acquire mature cuttings, they tend to produce flower buds, although the fruit won't taste good because they don't have enough plant material to support it. So you can see I'm leaving it because this condor is growing nicely, has plenty of new growth, and should top the trellis in no time. Now here again, just cracks me up that this piece of dragon fruit had a flower bud on there. I mean, it doesn't even look like dragon fruit, huh? But in this case, this is what you want. So here's El Grullo with plenty of new growth this season, and look at that right there. Beautiful flower bud. So that thing should take. I'm not too worried about it. So I'm excited about that. Now, let me go show you some more flower buds that we have, and something really special. So here's some sugar dragon flower buds. Now, I expect them to possibly abort, although they're still on there pretty well. They're still pretty green, but there's not enough plant material here, as you can see. This one cutting is very mature, and there's no way, it's just not possible for this one piece of dragon fruit plant to support two fruit. So I'm just letting it go just as an experiment, and because I want the pollen. Now, sugar dragon is a universal pollinator, so I'm going to use the pollen from these flower buds. As you can see, they're a little more mature than El Grullo. So I want to use the pollen from these flower buds to cross-pollinate my El Grullo. So that's the purpose of these flower buds right now. Here's a very beautiful flower bud on Trisha. Now this mature cutting, you can see it, a flower there, and a fruit. This mature cutting actually has 3 flower buds, if you look. There's number 2 and number 3. Now this is not ideal at all. Again, this is not what you want on a mature cutting. It's rooting as well, which is great because it's going to spend most of the season spending its time and energy on these flower buds, which may not even take. They may abort. But I'm excited to see what happens. They're really beautiful, and I hope to use those sugar dragon flower buds to cross-pollinate on this variety. Really beautiful flower buds. Now, if I was hard up and those sugar dragons abort, I could use a puntia. Did you know? This is a prickly pear, and I pulled one off just to show you that you can use the pollen from a puntia prickly pear, or even I also have a Peruvian apple cactus in bloom. So I could use those pollen sources if I had to get a fruit, because this is, I believe, needs to be cross-pollinated Trisha. However, you do want this. This is more ideal. You can see this is my other side of Trisha. That's why I'm leaving the flower buds, because this 4-sided Trisha is doing really well and has lots of wonderful growth, which is what you want. So there you go. We have some flower buds, but again, it's not ideal until you get at least the plant to top your trellis. That's what you want. It needs to be up here, and then you get good tasting fruit and flowers. All right, give us a like and a subscribe, and have yourself a wonderful day. Take care.